Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Enshrouded. We're going to check out my latest pet project in this game. Enshrouded is a new survival style game from Keen Games. It combines the combat style of a Souls game with the building and crafting aspect of Minecraft. There's also a co-op mode so you can gather some friends and take on the world together. This game is in early release, and while there are some issues to work out, it's still a fun game. I never thought I would enjoy a survival game. They just never appealed to me. There's something soothing about grabbing my pickaxe and swinging away, or roaming the forest to gather materials to build with. Which brings me to my project. Enshrouded has a building element to it, similar to Minecraft. You can craft different blocks of various sizes and build structures within the safety of your flame. Most players will build castles or sprawling villas within this game. A quick browse through Reddit definitely showcases the potential for builds, but I wanted to try something a little different. I decided to go up. This is my current construction. It's something I'm calling Scorpio Tower. It is currently over 100 floors and climbing. How high will this go? Well, I have some theories on that. But before we get into the math, let's take a quick look at the tower. Keep in mind that this is still under construction, so not everything is in place yet. We start at the ground floor. This is my main lobby with all the crafting stations and survivors I've found in the game. I have a bed to rest and a fireplace for some added comfort. It is 2 floors and does have a roof for shelter. As we make our way up the stairs, we come out into the tower. Rather than have floors that block your view up, I went with an open design so you can look up and get an idea on how high this goes. There is one stairwell on the side, and you can climb all the way to the top of the tower. Along the way, you will see floors that are glowing blue. I put these in every 20 floors for a couple reasons. First, to provide some light inside the tower, especially at night. And second, to help me count the floors. It's just easier to count out the blue rings than try to count out each floor on the way up. You will also see these outcroppings with flame altars on them. These let me continue to build upwards, but more on that later. And now we're at the top. At this height, we can clearly see we are the tallest structure in the land, or at least the land we can see. Since this is early release, we only have about 1/3 of the map open for exploration. Who knows what else is out there when this game goes to full release? Now the question is, how high will this tower go? I've been wondering that myself, and I have a few theories. Let's start with how building works in Enshrouded. You can only build within the border of the flame altar. When you first put down an altar, you can see it is level 1. and the building space is 40 by 40 by 40. This means you can build 40 units in length, width, and height around the altar. These dimensions actually form a cube around the altar, with the altar at the center of the cube. So when you place an altar on the ground, you can not only build above it, but below it as well. You can upgrade your altar to increase your building area. Each level you increase the altar will add another 40 units to each side. So to 80, then 120, then 160 at level 40, which is where my altars max out at. So how high will this go? Well, let's do some math. We know a level 4 altar has a building area of 140 in all directions, in the shape of a cube. In building my tower, I noticed that I was able to build 20 floors up from the ground level. Now remember that the building area extends below the altar in an equal distance, so we can assume that we can build 20 floors below the ground as well. So with each altar, we can build 40 floors. And we can also place and have multiple altars. A quick look at my map shows that I can have a total of 7 active altars. This is not really the case, as the first altar in the game, the Cinder Vault, is permanent and cannot be removed. So we have a total of 6 to use. So our first altar is at ground level, gives us 20 floors up. And each altar after that, 5 more, will give us 40 floors each. So that would mean we would have a maximum theoretical number of floors of 220. Now, this is not exact, as we cannot get the shrines to stack exactly, so there will be some overlap. It'll probably come closer to 210 floors, which means the tower as it stands now is only about halfway done. Why is this just a theoretical max? There is one variable I do not know, and that is the size of the game world. There very well could be a maximum height to the game world. We see some large mountains in the distance, so we can assume that the game world extends a little beyond those. But I guess we'll see when we get there. And that's where we're at. I'm going to keep building this up, and we'll see where we land. Comment below and give me some of your best guesses on how high this tower will actually get, and let me know what other Enshrouded content you would like to see. I'm Team Scorpio, and I'll see you in the next video.